Okay, so here's a quick question for you. Do you not know how to start conversations with women? Answer the following 3 questions as honestly as you can. 1. Are you afraid of saying something stupid or embarrassing? 2. Are you afraid of offending women? And 3. Are you afraid of getting rejected? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then we already know why you can't start conversations with women. It's because of fear. It's absolutely fear. That's why, right now, you have this mindset that goes, if I can't be sure my conversation with this woman will go well, then maybe I shouldn't start it in the first place. That's fear. And if you want to start talking to more women, you'll need to get rid of that fear. How do you get rid of fear? Here's a fast way. Replace it with an even bigger fear. And here's that bigger fear. If you don't know how to start conversations with women, and if you don't know how to carry conversations with the women you like, then you'll never get into a romantic relationship with one. This is true. You'll be single for a long, long time until some desperate woman decides to settle for you. I'd say that's an even bigger fear than just turning a woman off. Believe me, because I know. But as always, I got you covered. In this video, you'll learn 2 new skills. First, you'll learn how to easily start a conversation with any woman, anytime, anywhere with interesting conversation starters. And second, you'll learn how to carry a conversation in a way that makes women feel attracted to you. Does that sound good to you? Yes? Great. Before we jump in, though, let's take a quick moment to click the like button below. It'll only take you a couple of seconds, and I'll share with you the interesting conversation starters that we have just talked about. So click the like button now because I'll wait here. Done? Awesome. Now let's talk about the interesting conversation starters you're about to learn in this video. The techniques you're about to learn in this video were taught to me by my friend and mentor, Derek Rake. Derek is a mentalist, author, and coach. He's also the world's top authority on mind control in dating. Now, by mind control, I'm not talking about Hollywood mind control, not about to hypnotize women or other such nonsense here. Instead, Derek's brand of mind control is all about making women think and feel the thoughts and feelings you want them to, and as a result, influence them to make the decisions you want. It's the same kind of mind control doctors use to cure depression, phobias, trauma, and more. Derek simply adapted the same scientific concepts and applied them to the realm of dating and relationships. To date, Derek's teachings have about 17,000 followers all over the world. Yes, pretty staggering, right? And now, I'm passing the knowledge to you. The first mind control principle I'm about to teach you is called the IRRESISTIBLY model. The IRRESISTIBLY model is the 4-stage framework that every male-female relationship goes through. IRAE stands for the initials of the 4 stages. The 4 stages are: first, there's the intrigue stage, or the I stage, where a woman sees you as a stranger she's curious about. Second, there's the rapport stage, or the R stage, where she sees you as a guy she can build an emotional connection with. Third, there's the attraction stage, or the A stage, where she sees you as a potential lover. And fourth, there's the emotional enslavement stage, or the E stage, where she commits her entire life to you. So IRRESISTIBLY simply stands for intrigue, rapport, attraction, and emotional enslavement. Easy, right? Here's the thing you must remember about the IRRESISTIBLY model. You must go through each stage one at a time, starting from the intrigue or I stage. Then you'll need to follow up without skipping a stage, which means that you'll continue step by step until you reach the enslavement stage. So let's start with what you're facing right now. You're looking for interesting conversation starters, right? Here's the deal. If you don't know how to start conversations with women, that means you'll never get past the intrigue stage. According to the IRRESISTIBLY model theory, you can never progress to rapport, attraction, and enslavement unless you get past intrigue stage first. So let's take one step at a time and learning how to pass the intrigue stage, alright? In other words, we'll focus on learning how to start a conversation with any woman, anytime, anywhere. Now, here's the good news. Starting a conversation with a woman is actually easier than you think, especially if you use a mind control technique called intrigue pings. What's an intrigue ping? Well, an intrigue ping is a carefully structured opening statement to a woman you want to talk to. The structure goes like this. First, you grab her attention with the first half of your statement. Second, you wait for her to reply. And third, you deliver the second half of your statement. Easy, right? To make it even easier, here's an example of an intrigue ping in action. Let's say you want to talk to a woman sitting by herself at a cafe. First, you get her attention by saying, "Excuse me, but..." Second, she replies, "Yes?" And third, you finish your statement. "Are you sharing? I can't find a free table." Or you can also do this. First, you get her attention. "Hi, I know I'll hate myself for asking this, but..." Second, she replies, "But what?" And third, you finish. "That scarf really looks unique. Did you knit that yourself?" See how an intrigue ping works? Even better, intrigue pings are more effective than pickup lines you've probably seen elsewhere. Here are 3 ways how intrigue pings are better than pickup lines. 1. It's natural and original, and women won't feel defensive. 2. It makes women curious about you instead of feeling skeptical. And 3. It's tailored to the situation the two of you are both in, so she won't feel like you're up to something. With intrigue pings, starting a conversation with the woman becomes much easier and more natural. And since she starts off in a curious state, she's much more likely to be interested in you too. And when the conversation becomes free-flowing, then congratulations, you've graduated past the intrigue stage and are now in the rapport stage. But now you have a new challenge. Now you have to carry the conversation that you've started with her. And I'm about to show you the right way how, so that you can keep her captivated with you. Before that, I need another quick favor. If you like what you've learned so far, then please do me a favor and click subscribe below. I'll share with you the specific techniques on how to carry the conversation with a woman after you've become my channel subscriber. Take a second and subscribe to my channel now. Have you subscribed? If you have, then great. Now let's talk about how to carry a conversation with a woman. Now let's say you started a conversation with a woman and you like her so much that you decide to date her. How do you go there without making the conversation awkward? Answer: by making her think and feel that you're the guy she can trust the most in the world. And that's where another mind control technique comes in. This one is called the Barnum Statement. What's a Barnum Statement? Here's an example. Imagine that I'm reading your mind right now. You need a vacation, don't you? Well, don't you? If you answered yes to that question, then here's the disclaimer. I didn't really read your mind. Instead, I just gave you a Barnum Statement. That statement about you needing a vacation, it's probably true for you, but it's also true for the vast majority of people. But it did the trick, didn't it? It made you feel, for a moment, that I knew you very well. That's how you make a woman think and feel she can trust you. Remember that for a woman to be attracted to you, she must first feel that she can trust you. And Barnum Statements are how you build trust. Here are a few good examples of Barnum Statements. You come off as someone who likes being around people, but some days you just want to stay home alone. Or, so you like working, but somehow you feel like you're meant to be doing something more important. Or, so you're saying you have lots of friends, but you feel you need someone you can really trust with your life. See how Barnum Statements work? Pretty nifty, right? You can use Barnum Statements to make a woman think and feel like you know her inside out. Use them once in a while, and you'll notice her warming up to you really fast. Now, ideally, this intrigue ping plus Barnum Statement combo is enough to make her feel attracted to you. But sometimes it's not enough. She'll like you and trust you, but she won't feel romantically attracted to you. That's when you'll need a third mind control technique, one that's called fractionation. Fractionation is the art of putting a woman on an emotional roller coaster. In this situation, you'll want to roller coaster her between seeing you as a friend and seeing you as a potential lover. The result? She'll see you as a potential lover more and more until she openly shows her attraction to you. Fractionation is super powerful. In fact, Derek calls it one of the most important mind control techniques you could ever master. Now here's the catch. I can't teach you the entirety of fractionation in one video. It's way too complex to be described fully in a video like this. That's why I have something even better lined up for you. In just a moment, a link will come up inside this video. Click on it and you'll be sent to an online masterclass on mind control, which teaches you all about fractionation and more. Your host, Derek Rake himself. You can't hope for a better opportunity to master mind control than this one, so go ahead, click the link, join the online masterclass, and let Derek show you how it's done. Go for it.